World number 3 Novak Djokovic has finally cleared his stance on the ATP's recent decision to allow off-court coaching in tennis on a trial basis, with a few regulations, of course after the 2022 Wimbledon Championships end on July 11th. The new rule will come into effect until the end of the season, which means that the 2022 US Open will be the first major event with off-court coaching. Coaches will be required to sit in seats designated by the tournament organizers, and any communication between them and their players should not interrupt the game or cause disturbance to the opponent. Verbal coaching will only be allowed when the coach and the player are on the same side of the court. Also, verbal coaching does not mean conversations, but just a few words. Non-verbal coaching will be allowed at all points of time. Coaches and players cannot interact with each other when the player leaves the court. If any of these rules are not followed, there will be penalties and fines. Djokovic recently said that although he understands the point of view of supporters as well as critics of the new rule, he is inclined towards welcoming it. I have to admit that I am divided because I understand the arguments of both sides. Maybe I'm leaning more towards introducing coaching. We, on the tour, know that this is already happening in 90% of cases. There are signs and communication. Now it will be regulated, that is to make it official, with certain conditions, said Djokovic. I understand the other side as well. Nick Kyrgios is one of those who pointed out that it kills the uniqueness of our sport, that as an individual you fight, find solutions. I understand that too. We know that this is already happening, so let it be the rule, Djokovic added. Novak Djokovic wagers on Wimbledon allowing non-white clothing in the future. Novak Djokovic said that he is open to changes in tennis to cater to the ever-changing world. The Serb also expressed astonishment at Wimbledon allowing players to practice on centre court and court 1 for the first time in its history. The All England club made the decision this year after a few players injured themselves in 2021. Here at Wimbledon, who could have guessed that they would allow players to train at the Central Stadium before the start of the tournament? I bet with Goran, coach, that in the future, they might allow a little paint on the equipment, and he says there is no chance. I am open to changes that can contribute to popularization, Djokovic said. The 20-time Grand Slam champion faces compatriot Miomir Kecmanovic in the third round of Wimbledon on Friday. Djokovic leads 2-0 in the head-to-head and is expected to win the third clash easily as well.